Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? This is Zen Manga here, and we have some really great and exciting news when it comes to Dragon Ball Super. Recently, we finished with the Trunks arc, and I would say it's amazing. Some people didn't like it. I really enjoyed the whole time travel and kind of like the alternate timelines. I really enjoyed thinking about what was happening and where everyone was, and how the time rings connected with the new timelines that were created, based on certain mistakes or certain choices that were made. But now we have a couple of fillers, and the fillers are, more comedic. So, I'm enjoying that a little bit because some of the fillers are actually pretty good. And we have another filler arc about Hit versus Goku, or Hit trying to put a hit on Goku or assassinate him. And that seems to be very short, because recent news we got that around February we're gonna see the new, I guess, the grand arc that's gonna start, which is the Universe Survival arc. And just by the art itself for the character lineup, it seems to be amazing already. I haven't seen such an array of characters. Usually we just see, Goku and Vegeta, and that's about it. And that gets, I love both of those characters, but that gets a little bit daunting, because we want to see the characters that, we used to watch from Dragon Ball all the way up to, Dragon Ball Z. So we have Piccolo, we have Tien, we have Master Roshi, we have Gohan, who seems to have his, who seems to be in the Gohan that we know mode. He looks like he's in his Mystic. The haircut kind of shows that off a little bit. We have Vegeta, we have Goku, we have Android 17, who we have not seen in a long time. We have Android 18, and we have Krillin, who has his hair shaved off, so I guess he's ready for battle. And we have Majin Buu. So all of these characters, it seems to be a really great lineup. A lot of people are more excited for the Gohan. I'm most excited to see how Android 17, Piccolo, and Tien kind of work together with the godlike figures of Goku and Vegeta, who have become Super Saiyan gods and been able to go Super Saiyan Blue. So, my hopes, my biggest hopes, is that we have a really good story when it comes to this survival arc. And number two, that the characters that they're including within this lineup are not just background characters, that they have a significant element within the whole story arc itself. I hope they go through some type of training, maybe with Whis or someone else that we haven't, maybe the High Priestess, or the High Priest, anyone. But I would just hate for them to just be background characters, because currently I don't see how their power levels or skill sets can compare with Goku and Vegeta. And I'm not expecting them to compare with them, but I am expecting an advancement in who they used to be. Maybe Dr. Zero have some kind of hidden code within Android 17 and 18 that will allow some kind of specific evolution that we have not seen before. And Tien, he has the third eye, and we know the third eye is like the awakening to something. So I would love to see something a little bit more from Tien. He's one of my favorite characters. In Piccolo, he's always been my second favorite character next to Vegeta. I would just love to see some type of advancement or some kind of new ascension or evolution within his character itself. Master Roshi, I'm not really too sure what could happen, but it would be really cool if maybe he had the ability to turn young, like some of these other anime elder characters that we've seen. He developed a new technique to turn back young instead of getting really strong and buff, and then he could, I guess, agility-wise, stay on par with some of the Z characters. Well, not the Z Warriors, the Super Warriors now. So let me know what you think, some of your thoughts or predictions about this arc itself. And I'm going to do some videos on the characters themselves. Just, since they're, I wouldn't say publication, but yeah, since they're publication within the manga, would really love to do a video on Tien and Android 17. Because there's a lot of things that folks don't know about them other than what they've seen in the show, or some things that they have heard of, but there's a whole lot more to them than what we've seen, if we cross the anime and the manga itself and interviews with Akira Toriyama. All right, everyone, take care.